Welcome everybody. Today we're going to be learning how to use the camera and portfolio feature in Minecraft Education to take pictures and maybe make cool videos with those pictures like how I do in my shorts sometimes. So first we need to go to the creative menu and type in our items. So our first item is the camera. And disclaimer, these are creative only features, sadly. It would be nice if they were in survival, but I think people would kind of take use of that maybe too much. I don't know. So here are our two items, the camera, which looks like this, and then the portfolio, which looks like a book with a little blurb on it. So the camera is what we use to take our pictures, which I'll get to in a moment, but the portfolio is what stores our photos. So it says that photos taken with the camera will show up here. So the second we take a photo with the camera, it'll automatically show up in the portfolio, or we can add photos that are in our inventory. But we're going to be focusing on the first method. So yeah, that's the portfolio. And then there's the camera. So basically there are two ways to use this thing. So all we got to do is hold it in our hand, and all we got to do is just right click to take a photo. That's it. That's it. It also says in the right hand corner that if we right click, the camera will be used. So for example, we can maybe take a photo of this zombie over here. Sometimes these photos are really hard to take. Oh my god. See? They're really hard to take sometimes when the mobs don't really look in the direction you want. But that's fine. We can still take really nice photos. Yeah, that sheep looked perfectly just at us. And we can also take landscape photos if we want by flying up really high. Nice. But let's say that you want to be in the photos. What do you do then? What if you want to take a selfie with the sheep over here? In that case, we can actually place the camera down and have it take like photos. So all you gotta do is look at a block, select a block, and then just click right click and it'll drop. If it's in the air, it'll take the photo. But if we're touching the ground, it'll place on that block. Then all we gotta do is position ourselves in the position we want to, and then we gotta just right click the camera, and it'll kind of do the sound effect, and it'll start to, yeah. So basically, it'll the second we click it, smoke will start to come out, and it'll start flashing, and then the photo will be taken, just like that. But the thing is, right after it takes the photos, it'll just disappear, which is kind of annoying. But if we go back to the portfolio, we can see that the photos are actually up here. And now that we've covered the two ways to use the camera, we can actually also put captions in our photos. Like pretend that I wanted to say, demonstration. I spelled that wrong. Demonstration. So yeah, and pretend that, and we can also take a lot more photos. It kind of has unlimited space. And we can also scroll to our photos by using these arrows. But if we don't like a photo, we can just delete it by clicking the delete button. But there's also this option. And if we wanted to export the portfolio, we could also do that as well by just clicking this button, and we can get all the photos in under one file. And what does this button do? Immersive Reader. Okay, I don't think I want that. Let's go back to Minecraft. Yeah. So, as you can see, there's many features that you can play with. And you can even, once you're done exporting these photos, you can even use them in like a project or something. So yeah, that is how you use the camera and portfolio. Thanks for watching. See you later.